Are you a new ham or maybe new GMRS person and you're afraid to get on the airwaves, afraid to squeeze that mic? Let's ease your mind a little bit and talk about repeater and radio etiquette. Stick around for the next episode on Ham Shack TV of Ham Radio for Beginners. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Ham Shack TV and the Ham Radio for Beginners series. This is episode 4. My name is Josh, AA4WX. Appreciate you tuning in. Once again, today's episode is brought to you by Gigaparts and the Explorer QRZ1. What a fantastic radio, guys. This is a great entry-level radio. Super easy to program. You can use the faceplate to program it, or even simpler, you could use the RT system software, both available at Gigaparts. Go check out their website, gigaparts.com. They ship nationwide. Gigaparts.com. Use coupon code HAMShackTV. That gets you double rewards points at checkout. We appreciate Gigaparts' support of Ham Shack TV. All right, let's dive in and start chatting this over here. What a great topic. You know, a lot of people are kind of afraid of getting on the air for the first time when they get their license. So today I want to teach you about repeater etiquette and radio etiquette overall, and rules that no one really teaches you. You just have to pick up over time. The first topic I want to discuss is listening before transmitting. Whatever you do, don't turn on your radio and immediately go, AA4WX. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. First off, you never know if someone's already having a QSO, right? So you may, if you're doing that, you may end up talking over the top of them. What a great way to tune in for the first time, right? Second thing I want you to do as far as talking about listening before transmitting, make sure your volume is not up. So many people key up the radio, throw their call sign out, and don't realize their volume's down. So make sure your volume's up so you can, for one, you can hear if the repeater's in use. But secondly, so that you can hear the squelch tail and know that you're hitting the repeater. Proper identification. So this is a little bit controversial, this particular part of it. The general rule of thumb is to use phonetics. Now, I'd be lying if I told you people don't always use phonetics. That's not true. Matter of fact, most of the time, people do not use phonetics. Phonetics are more commonly found on the HF bands, which we're not covering the HF bands here. But if you do have a call sign that is difficult to understand, like M's, N's, K's, J's, D's, E's, C's, you know, all those letters sound familiar. Phonetics is the better way to go. It's certainly the better way to go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Several of those letters sound the same, but when you use phonetics, you're giving yourself a little bit of an advantage to get picked up. No phonetic call sign sounds the same. Not even close. No phonetic alphabet sounds the same. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot. Oops, you caught me with my pants down here. I don't want to mess it up. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India, Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mike, November, Oscar, Papa, or Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Victor, Whiskey, X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu. That's the phonetic alphabet. And what do you notice there, other than it sounds like me rambling off a bunch of garbage? None of those letters say the same. So proper identification is key. Leaving breaks between transmissions is a key too. Part of ham radio, it's not all of ham radio. I want to be very clear about that. There's been some controversy about that in some of my videos as of late. Emergency communications is part of ham radio. It's not all of it. And that said, leaving a break between transmissions is not only proper, but it's a great vigilant way to watch for emergency traffic. And we always, always, always want to answer emergency traffic all the time. Joining existing conversations. So Again, another controversial topic. Um, some people believe that it is not proper to just say comment. Why would that not be okay? Well, to that point, you didn't throw in your call sign. FCC rule says you have to identify every 10 minutes, specifically the start of your transmission or your first transmission and your final transmission. That's when you really want to do it. So the proper way to join a conversation would be to say AA4WX comment, something like that. That's the proper way to do it. Don't just say comment. Don't say question. That's it. Now, if you've been part of the QSO and it's not been 10 minutes since you've identified, I guess it's okay to just say comment, but use your discretion there, your best discretion. We talked about emergency traffic. Always, every single time, yield to the emergency. Every time. Don't judge whether something's a hoax or not. I heard plenty of people fuss about my activity with the hoax cave rescue that happened a couple of years ago on a local repeater here. I'm not in a position, and neither are you, to judge whether an emergency is a hoax or not. That's up to the authorities to determine. You always treat every call for help as if it's legitimate. The dog is barking. Great job. Don't abuse repeaters. Be courteous. Always follow the repeater's owner's rules. That's not your repeater. You are a guest in their house, and when you operate on their repeater, you are also, let's call it like a guest in their house, right? Yes, they may not own the frequency, but that frequency is coordinated by the repeater coordinator, whoever that may be. In our area, that's the Southeastern Repeater Association. So please just follow the repeater owner's rules. And hey, throw them a donation if they accept donations. It's not free to own a repeater. Also, be considerate of linked repeaters. I know there's a few repeater systems here in East Tennessee that either have Echolink or they have linked to M-tiers or something like that. Leave a break in your transmission, so don't key up and immediately start talking. Key up, give a second or two for the repeaters to link up, then state your traffic. That's the best way to do it. So really, that's about it. That is as simple as it is. Mind your manners. Use good technique, good etiquette. Use phonetics if you can, and go from there. That's really the best way that you can get on the air and break that mic fry. You will have some of the best conversations of your life on ham radio. So anyway, Shack TV and ham for the series Ham Radio for Beginners. Don't forget to check out Gigaparts. They've got everything in that store, guys. Maker supplies, computer parts, ham radio stuff, antennas, masts, you name it, they got it. They've even got a kids section. 6123 University Avenue in Huntsville, or shop in your socks online, gigaparts.com, and use coupon code HAMSHACKTV for double rewards points. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. 73 AA4WX WSCB 693.